worst. You're the worst.
You should have that red recording light thing.
I know. Previously on Cosmic Abyss, our intrepid crew had just narrowly escaped the blob from outer space. Yeah, you guys through a series of harrowing and in some cases devastating uh displays of athletics and heroism made it away from the main blob. I will say that you did that under full throttle. It did try to pursue you. We did not really fully resolve. We just kind of faded to black you guys at least directly escaping uh the blob. Uh you said, I believe, I apologize, I did not have an opportunity to review last session, the end of last session, but I believe you were like, I'm putting the hammer down, pedal to the metal, whatever metaphor, cliche, idiom you want to
Right.
use.
It's time
Yeah.
to GTFO.
Yeah. So,
And I did say that before we get to wherever we go from here, before we dock anywhere,
mhm.
I wanted to do a spacewalk and make sure we didn't have any
You didn't
unexpected
bring the
guests.
blob along with. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
chunks. Yeah. Smart.
Okay. Well, what I would say to that is, um, I'm gonna leave you guys, or start you guys, really, not leave you guys, in the kind of orbit of this gas giant outside. Um,
Shit.
I assume you're in my head. It's like this slow-paced chase where the blob thing, low on energy, is trying to pursue you in some manner, but it's not really how it lives, so to speak. Like being very aggressive like that isn't something it does. So anyway, there's no real issue for you guys getting away. Um, but do you do anything while you're still in the general vicinity? Is there anything you want to? I just don't want to yada yada away any opportunities you guys have to do something here before you take off, so to speak. I guess I just didn't know if there's anything you wanted to. Yeah, sorry. Go on.
I want to get some like a picture or video with like is there any kind of coordinate system
Yes.
for designating a specific area? Okay.
Let's go with yes.
Okay. So I'll take like a video with the coordinate system tagged in it,
Mm-hmm.
so that is a kind of if we do sell the ship to somebody, we can be like, here, this is where it is.
You put it in
Ooh.
our recent destinations.
Yeah.
Galactic GPS.
Yes,
Love
the
it.
GGPS.
GG.
What about Doc's hand?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
Doc
that's gonna
is.
be the next piece. Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't have a med bay.
But
No.
this is what I have. The forced impacts, 2 med kits, surgical equipment, and drugs for surgery. So, the first thing Dr. Yan is going to do is take copious amounts of surgical drugs. It's a pain. So I'm going to ingest drugs, stay in drugs, eat your school.
Stay in drugs and eat your school.
So I'm going to have to drugs and look through this surgical equipment. That's what we got from the ship. So I'm going to see what I can cannibalize from this. What we got from the ship to use to stabilize my stump.
Are you trying to put your hand back on?
No, I'm gonna try to preserve the hand.
You're putting it in ice,
Like whatever cryostasis or cryo ice. Whatever.
Put it in the freezer. We'll be good.
Yes, the fridge. Oh, food only. Yeah.
So
Oh,
Back about 20 years ago, a guy performed a vasectomy on himself. I bet you could sew your own hand back on if you really wanted to.
I've seen that episode of House where he does surgery on his leg in his bathtub. It didn't work.
God, I remember
It
that
didn't
now.
work.
It did not work.
I don't think I have consumed as much of narcotics to do this, so so I'm gonna stabilize as best I can. Preserve my hand. They can reattach it,
Okay.
and when we get back to
Yeah, where do you guys want to go?
back to that, is it
Home.
ES445 or what is it called again? I never knew. Because I took notes.
The station, though, right?
I had notes at one time.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Desk has gone through tumultuous changes over the past few days. Everything on note cards. Lose those like note cards. It's a system.
Don't read the article Grace sent.
Oh no, why?
It's awful. I mean, it's really good. It's awful.
Well, I had to source my info, you know?
Yeah, no, it's there's a lot going on in there.
Goodly awful. Goodly awful.
Hmm.
Dyson Colonial Services ISS 463. Look at that. I
That's
totally wrote it down.
Awesome.
And I found all your contacts. Eugene Holden, Old War Buddy, Leon Connor, Jan's contact,
Kana.
a recruiter for mercenaries and scientists. Perfect. Sorry to interrupt.
I think
The
we
second
want.
I can't see now.
Oh no.
I'm blinded by sympathetic pain if you're performing your own vasectomy. I just see white.
Oh no.
Did you read the article, or are you actually saying like the video is only showing?
I'm just looking at it. The headline. I don't need to read it.
Okay.
I'm terrified already.
It gets way worse
I can't.
with the second example from 1921.
Oh. I don't take your word for
I'm sorry. This happened
Yeah.
in 1921. Oh,
No.
2001.
Yeah, the second example is what he means.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That way.
So I think what we want is to go back to the station. We
Yes.
have a sample. We have video footage. And we have the supplies we acquired.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might be able to talk to Eugene and offload the supplies.
Hmm?
The medical supplies and stuff there, and maybe get a little bit more than if we took them to
Better
the
margin.
station. Yeah.
Who knows how to sell YouTube videos and space slime? I guess that would
Say
probably
you,
be the
YouTube
doc.
videos.
Eugene might know how to distribute the video, but I would suggest we do that after
Oh yeah.
we sell it to after we sell the actual information and stuff to a like research, like probably the one we contracted for our initial job.
Oh yeah. That I meant the YouTube video is part of that.
Oh,
As the selling the weird space monster stuff.
I gotcha.
That
I don't know. Do we want to give it to them? Do we want to try to sell it to potentially shadier people? Because going to
Dyson
Eugene's probably
Pathology.
gonna get to some really not so good. May get to some not so good channels.
yeah. That's Dr. Jan's
You're not picking
world,
up for
I
some
think.
reason, Grace. Are you muted?
No.
There
I
you
think
are.
I was just too far away.
Oh, it's good.
To sell it to Yeah, shady. I don't know. This is something
If I,
that should. Go ahead.
if I remember right, nobody's actually proven the existence of aliens who are sentient and not us, right?
Yeah.
So I think that kind of narrows who we can sell it to anyway, to either sensationalist stuff where we don't need them to really believe us, or people who would actually believe us.
I'm gonna
It,
believe you bunch of losers. Sorry, go on. My apologies.
it seems like selling, just to use the modern day example, selling this kind of stuff to the research um, organization that we're doing this for. I just figure they're kind of like a drug company, so they have like they'll spend money on stupid things just to have it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe we can just do a quick one with them and be
Yeah.
done with it. It's not illegal.
I-
Maybe
Is anyone concerned that we might just disappear if we do that?
No.
No? Okay.
Are any of us that shady?
What do you mean shady?
Like, are any of
No.
us actual criminals?
No.
No.
Not it.
I would say no. Yeah.
No, I don't think we're at that point where we don't trust the people we would sell stuff to.
But
I,
I'm just saying, if we were to go to Eugene, he's probably gonna sell it to somebody else, but he's gonna put it on like a black market to sell,
Yeah, yeah. I guess the
which
difference. Do we want to go
is
black market or not black market?
yeah.
well, Dr. Jan would probably not. The lesser of the two evils would be selling back to this company. At least there might be some protocols involved or some kind of laboratory tests.
Would he want to be
Where
involved in the research?
he would like a piece of the recognition, not necessarily research.
Okay,
Um,
just wants his name on the journal articles at the end.
that's it. Because he
Yeah.
knows that his career is pretty much it's done
Hmm.
academically, scholastically, I guess, scholarly. So if his name's just attached to it, it keeps his reputation
There you go.
completely tarnished. So
So that
He-
seems.
You want it like called the Sagan organism? I mean, what kind of recognition
yeah,
are you looking
this
for?
is we risked life and limb. Literally, I've
I see
sacrificed
what
a
you
part of
did
my anatomy for this. I would love to have some recognition, perhaps even not just for myself, within the scientific community, but us. We get a little bit in form of payment. But Jan he's not vain, but he knows, you know, his name would probably be on some things. It could be attached to it, not everybody else, because that's just how the way things work.
The only way immortality really works for humans, right? Is your
Yeah.
legacy.
So he wants to have his legacy is already, like I said, his reputation's shady, tarnished. His legacy is a little tattered, shabby. So this may give him some. Uh, won't be he won't be thoroughly dismissed. Just summarily dismissed in the scientific community.
Maybe he'll get invited for TED Talks.
A little bit of fame is okay. Some notoriety. It's currency. So
I
yeah.
like currency better.
Well, we will have that too. Yes, I am not just accolades. I want credits, pockets.
Yeah,
What do
this game could turn into a speaking tour.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking
We'll
of
role play that out. Just gets really boring, and there was a lot of logistics and per
Yes.
Oh my
diems
god,
and
so many
roll for
more sanity
persuasion.
rolls.
hotel breakfasts.
Roll for the important consortium
Yeah,
breakfast.
yeah.
Oh, great
Conferences,
conferences.
heavy
Yes,
drinking.
Roll for how many people showed up to your conference.
Ooh,
roll for
burn.
plagiarism.
Yeah.
1d100 minus 10. Minus 10 people showed up.
Wow, just ground this to a halt.
All good.
Singletary doesn't really care. He's not inherently a evil person, so he's not thinking without that criminal mind. So however gets unloaded and they get money is fine with him.
Yeah.
It's all about that paper.
So yeah, the other stuff's too hard to think about.
Oh, the reputation will help us too. We found the Sagan organism. Yeah,
Same.
people's
Exactly.
yeah, whatever they decide to. I'm sure they will. Yes. So I guess through agreement, we sell this sample to the company.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
You can sell the video to whoever we want. I mean, we can do a side sale to like the Galactic TMZ
Yeah,
if we would.
like I was at least a copy of it.
Mm.
I mean, give it to the company as well. But
A leaked beam.
yeah,
Leaked beam. Oh God, that's not. Gotta get that checked out. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
There's been some conversation about what you guys want to do.
sorry.
No, you're fine. You leave like do you leave like some kind of a localized beacon like fuck off or like if someone happens to if Eugene sells this information to somebody else and they come waltzing in are they just as likely to end up with your same fate by investigating and being accosted? Or are you leaving it, you know, as you found it as best you can and hope that nothing happens in the time being?
I would suggest we leave a beacon that warns people off of a
Black hole.
like more a ship that is infested with some kind of disease or something.
Radioactive waste.
Yeah.
Radioactive.
Radioactive.
Bad gas station.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's like, ooh, radioactive? No, bypass. Because that makes sense for a ship that old too. Yeah, it's
just
vibronium core drive.
There's words for this.
Decayed.
Biohazard?
Yeah, but
Chernobyl?
Materials?
Chernobyl.
I just
Radioactive. Not some.
I'm just gonna find that word. You guys can keep talking about the important stuff.
Doug, get on the research. So yeah. So I guess we head back to the place we came from.
Yeah, absolutely you can. When you come back, you have about 48 hours as you kind of drop into the gravity well here near Dyson Colony Services. What did I call it? Interstellar Support Station 463. Do you make contact with anybody? I'll go around the table. Flora, Pilot Miller, when you reach about, you basically have telecommunication abilities. You want to contact, call, or make any?
Yeah. I'm contacting my sister, and I am chewing her out for that fucking gun. That's what I'm doing.
You sold me a Saturday Night Special piece of.
What does that message sound like? I mean,
it's
not
long.
To pry,
it's
but...
loud. It has a lot of really personal insults.
One time, Mom told me you were adopted, and I think she was serious.
Into Mom.
You turned into Mom. Oh no, that's brutal. If there's one way I know to insult a woman, it's to accuse her of that she's turning into her mother. Okay, Flora, you leave a very rough voicemail.
I just assumed I got her and we were yelling back and forth, but either way is good.
Okay.
Either way.
I was thinking more like intergalactic telegram, but that works. 48 hours before you dock. What are you doing, Jan?
Jan is thinking over the possibilities of what he's going to do with his stump. Because he's taken some drugs, guys. I've taken some drugs. They're a little aged, so maybe the effects not quite as potent. So he's probably taken more than he should have. Then he's
I was
talking.
trying to convince him
Oh, go
to
ahead.
get a biomechanical hand
Yes.
that like has attachments and stuff on it.
Carl
And
has.
like,
Yes. Speaking with
yeah.
Carl, regaling me with all these attachments, I could have this wondrous biomechanical hand. I taken too many drugs, so it's like sounding really. Yes, I
Sounding
should spend
reasonable.
money for this.
Just remember, we do owe a lot on the ship still. So, it's important that you pay your share of the debt too.
Yes, this is true. I'm engaging in a little fantasy, but if I could make it happen, perhaps.
If you want, we could also leave you in cryo sleep closer to station.
This is okay. I just free talking the ideas, the ephemera of the creative is flowing through my body, and the air is beautiful. Thank you. I was thinking.
You know, heard that stumps are coming back.
You think? Oh, well then perhaps I will be, as they say, the trendsetter. Sending. This is beautiful. Heinrich, what do you think?
Please don't do that.
Oh no.
And I'll be talking to Heinrich too, openly now. Just know, I'm not going to do it in private. I'll be chatting with Heinrich too, as if he's sitting in flesh.
Are you looking at his urn?
Yo, the urn is set up. Yes, we're for
right.
a little like Serenity Chow quarters.
Oh,
know,
okay. Little
with
shrine.
a little, yeah. If we're sitting there, he set it up. Yes.
Did you
Okay.
just say Serenity Chow quarters?
Like in the
Yeah,
show,
Yeah.
the show
the
Serenity,
on
with
the
a
ship.
chow meaning food.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah, no, it was a pretty poor choice of word on my part. So.
No, you're. It's just like
I mean, everyone else knew what you meant, Brett.
I was just imagining
Thank
this
you.
like little corner where you're like, "This is my Serenity Chow
That's
quarters."
what I thought it was.
Exactly.
You know, I actually like
This is
that
my
better.
Zen Chow
So
corner.
yes, I am the Heinrich Serenity Chow corner. Is Chow is a very ancient part of the Chinese dialect, which is very, very obscure. But yeah, I'm doing it in front of everybody because I don't. Jan doesn't care because he's high on old drugs.
Space drugs.
So that's
delicious space. I
space
love it.
drugs. Yes,
I
space
love it.
drugs.
So Jan is dreaming of mechanical hands and other things. So Carl, how do you spend the 48 hours before you make it to ISS 463?
He's probably drinking with Jan, relaxing, trying to de-stress.
Okay.
Feeding into my drug-induced
Is
psychosis.
that a downtime activity?
That's what
Drinking?
he's. Oh no, I don't think I can actually de-stress. I think I have to.
Oh,
go
that's
to
right. We do have to
the
actually
resource.
de-stress at a station
But-
or de-stress at a station.
Yeah, he's trying to actually. He's just drinking and trying to.
Just drinking, enjoying the company.
Yeah, probably smoking a joint.
Space joint.
Space joint,
Yeah,
space
space
weed.
weed.
You get it. You get it.
Oh man, imagine how potent weed will be in like 1,000 years.
Space weed.
They actually got it in line with like an oxygen system, so you just like it just goes right into the oxygen
That's
system.
it, yeah.
Part of the
right.
HVAC. It's just like, Mother sees the ship's
Everybody's
feeling a
gonna
little
party.
down morale wise, just put a little more THC, CBD mix
Right.
into the atmosphere.
Other increased THC.
Ever since I saw the Alice in Wonderland cartoon with like the caterpillar and all the colorful smoke, I always thought
Yeah.
that in the future that's how that should be, like just bright.
That would be
colors.
awesome.
Yes. Let's make it so. Make it so.
That would be cool.
Corporal Singletary.
I have cleaned my weapons a few times.
Okay.
Checked, reloaded and checked all the ammo. Polished up my armor. And done odds and ends like that repeatedly over and over again, trying to keep the intrusive, terrible thoughts of the terrible space creatures at bay and ignore the dreams I've been having. Pretend they're not happening.
Oh, too real.
That keep me up for most of the night or wake me up far too early.
Just break out in cold sweats kind of thing.
Oh,
Break out in
yeah.
cold sweats.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's a good 2 weeks right there.
A good 2 weeks.
That's what I do.
Carl might be a little. Carl. Bernard might be a little edgy.
He probably is actually less edgy than normal
Oh,
because he's compensating, overcompensating.
Oh, okay.
Everything's
Gotcha.
fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Lots of jokes, but the laughter is a little awkward. It verges into crying a little bit
Wow.
sometimes. You're not sure.
Very nuanced. Bravo.
Yeah. Yeah, he has literally cleaned and checked the ammo on all of his guns, like probably hundreds of times
I like it.
over the whole trip. So
That makes me ask, Flora, did you mention the creature or anything in your voicemail to your, or not your voicemail, in your message? Your
Oh no, we're
conversation?
selling that shit. I'm not telling my sister who gave me a shitty gun about
Okay,
it.
so you just gave her a vague, like, when I tried to use this thing, it blew up in my hand. You stupid.
Oh
bitch.
yeah, it wasn't even related
Okay.
to that. It was before with the pirates anyway. So.
Oh, that's right. Fair enough.
Oh, I have a quick question.
I potentially have an answer.
Okay. The creatures, the tentacles,
Yes,
were
sir.
in the thoughts of Flora and Bernard, right? They heard their agonized screams mentally.
Yeah, you did some poor rolling, and yeah,
But did you mention that? Did Bernard or Flora mention that to anybody? Because
That's
I
a great
think they
question.
just tamped it down. They didn't say.
no, I stepped it down.
Nope.
Okay.
I tamped it down.
No,
Same thing, pretty much.
that's not
Okay.
coming out.
Flora's
Not
tough.
coming out.
Okay, good. It's good. I like that.
I'm seeing if I can say enough stuff to get Michael to make a sanity roll.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah, I wanted little helper.
I mean, do you want to kill Corporal Benign? We
You want to lop off Sagan's other hand?
Yeah, I mean,
Now you
I
have
mean,
a pair.
if you genuinely feel that your character is dealing with this internal turmoil, then absolutely roll the sanity
I
check.
like it.
Coming? Did it work?
Let's see. Didn't work for some reason. Oh, this...
Let's try again.
Oh, game's paused.
Aha!
Oh, I also didn't hit the button. Yeah, that's a fail.
I like it.
But I worked up to a panic roll.
Yeah, what's that happen?
If you fail, are you expected to do a cope with stress? I don't think you should make a panic roll.
There it is. All right, here it comes.
You?
I just did, so.
Well.
Oh, damn it.
18.
He's tamping it down. Guys, he's tamping. He's keeping himself. He's like, I don't know if we've all watched Abyss, but he's like clicking the chain. He's downstairs with little buddy clicking the chain.
Yeah.
Well,
I like that.
The sound of bullets going in and out of magazines constantly.
Racking the slides.
Yep. Everything's over oiled.
Do any of us see this, or is he just kind of huddled somewhere on his own doing this?
Yeah.
Right?
No, he's doing it openly. It's not
Okay.
Right, you did
because
say openly, that's
yeah,
true.
because he's talking to everybody. He's trying to, everything's good, everything's calm, but he's constantly, you know,
So
racking
are we
magazines,
unnerved at this?
checking the edge of the knife blade, the point.
Mm-hmm.
It's really shiny. Probably lost a good couple
Be keeping
millimeters
an
off the
eye on
blade.
him.
Yeah. That would raise our suspicions, wouldn't it? We'd be like,
I don't know. You don't have a hand and you've been on drugs
Yeah.
for 2 weeks.
yeah, no, I'm
It's true.
actually,
I'm
yeah,
a
I have
bender.
zero perception of any. I'm like, this is beautiful. Oh, and I'd be like, Bernard, your knife is so beautifully shiny. The way it glints off the console,
Yeah.
colorful lights.
Yeah, I'll sharpen it again.
Oh,
Right there.
you should, because I want to see the display of the colored lights again on the blade.
Mm, mm.
It's
Yeah, thanks.
beautiful.
It is a good knife. Thanks, Doc.
Laura
God,
is gonna stare at Carl like, are you also seeing this?
Carl's just watching them to make sure they don't hurt themselves. Um, yeah, that's the level of like he's not gonna let them get hurt, but sometimes you need to just work through it
Yeah. Or not.
or not.
Or
yeah.
not.
nah.
Yep.
I'm assuming there's some mental stuff going on there. Like
Yeah.
he'll be talking to him, like trying to see how he's doing, but
He'll,
I
he'll,
mean,
he'll, he'll answer right back. Everything's fine. Great. Now, we'll make some money on this. It'll be good. Pay off the ship.
Yes.
He checks the magazine of his submachine gun he's been carrying around, puts it back in, cracks it.
It's so fluid how you do that.
He's like
I'm
looking
impressed.
out. He's looking past people when he talks to them just to make sure there's nothing. Sometimes he's just staring at a dark space. The gun kind of pointed at it.
Gun kind of pointed at the dark space.
Just, you never know. And then he'll eventually turn the flashlight on. It'll be fine, and then he'll move on. It's a weird trip home.
Sounds like it.
I think this is beautiful. It's all beautiful. I'm so happy to be here with everybody. Trip.
Laura's gonna try and bond with disturbed Singletary because she needs to know it anyway. So she's gonna ask him to show her how to um, properly reload her guns. She hasn't actually had to do that this whole time.
Makes sense.
Well, yeah, he'll happily show you that dozens and dozens of times.
Am I remembering correctly that you guys ripped yourselves off of the other ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. You might have
Yeah,
to
but
repair
we
that
got
ship
a
too.
really good roll for it. I think it was a
You did?
critical success, and nothing bad happened because of it on
Yeah.
account of that great roll.
It's beautiful.
Do we have an external airlock hatch, or is that no longer there?
He just
Oh,
said we lost our clampy parts.
Yeah, he
Okay.
said it'd be tough it'd be a difficult docking, but that was about it.
Mm, mm,
We can
Yep.
clampy parts.
exactly.
clampy pods.
Just bring it into dry dock, or they'll send up a shuttle. We'll be
What
able
did
to
I
get
say docking fees were last time?
$1.
$1. $1,000,000.
Tens of
No.
thousands of credits.
No. Let me see. I think the book actually has numbers for this. A few things. Numbers. Because of that, though, because of your hatch issue, you guys are going to have to pay. You're gonna have to pay full dock fees, which basically means it gives you a landing pad. It's usually used for larger ships who have large amounts of quantity um, of cargo to dislodge. But you guys have to use it because you don't have a proper docking ring for you to dock up to the standard um, kind of secondary ring. So you guys have to fully land your ship here in the docking ring. Gonna cost you extra. I do not remember how much money did I give you all, and then you spent all of it. 4.5 million. If your ship costs 4.5 million, it's gonna cost you $2,000 to dock.
And Bob
Um,
Kiss.
Like I said, it's usually
after
used for. Sorry, go ahead.
after spending money, I ended up with 164,000.
Yeah, you should be fine then.
So
2,000 is fine. 200 grand. No. Just be glad I don't make it 20 grand. Yeah, 2,000. 2,000 to dock.
Right, each of us needs to cough up 500 then.
Sounds good.
That's right. She's poor, so
It's beautiful.
I mean, I've been
yeah. We need
poor.
to. So during your downtime, we need to figure out a payment plan. Okay. Uh, for your piloting debts.
Piloting debt.
Yeah, your training debt. Yeah.
No, we're doing that whole company thing. I got it from the company. I contract with the
Oh,
company.
that's right. That's right.
That's what I suggest now, anyway.
But yeah, you guys find yourself back at
So 500.
back at the station. Y'all lose 500 smackerinos.
Okay.
This is a. What did I reckon? This was like a B class up and coming. No, up and coming C class to B class port. If you're on the booklet, it's page 26, 27 for shore leave. If you guys, I'll go around the table again. I'll start with Bernard this time because he seems like perhaps the most in need of shore leave. How would you spend your shore leave, Captain Bernard Singletary?
With a sex worker?
With a sex worker, okay.
That's what he does.
That's what he did.
Otherwise,
No,
yeah,
that's fine.
that's the only way you can come down.
I'll here, relax.
Seek treatment or whatever.
Treatment, yeah, healthcare.
Not doing that. Yeah, it's definitely relax in hand quotes.
Given the proclivity, let's do 2d10 for your how much it's gonna cost. And then make the sanity save.
Is that 2d10 added together or percentile?
Added together.
No, 10.
Okay, it's gonna cost you 1,000 credits for your sex worker. Go ahead and
Let's do
roll yeah, your sanity.
Yep. It's a sanity save, not a stress. Or is it?
Make a sanity save. Failure. So on a failure, you relieve the stress rolled, but don't convert any into saves. We cracked this fucking nugget last time we were here, and I do not remember it all of a sudden.
Yeah. So you get to relieve the stress, and I
Right.
think that's isn't it the divide by 10 thing? So you relieve 5
Hmm.
stress, and then if he had succeeded, he could also take those 5 points and distribute them among the sanity, fear, or body saves to improve them.
Yeah. What's the conversion rate? How did we get?
I think it's divided by 10, and that's on page something else because it's the one that has the comfort table.
Mm.
Uh,
Fucking comfort
Okay.
table.
I gotta find
That's
it.
what I was
Hang
looking
on.
for. I was looking for the comfort table.
Okay, it's on page 10.
Well, that's
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they put it on 10 and 26, but there you go. Um, And yeah, there it says, how do I relieve stress? You can relieve stress by resting in a relatively safe place. Do it by making a comfort save based on the comfort level of the location. If successful, you reduce your stress by your roll divided by 10. Did we do the comfort of the area? Like, did he get his bonus for being comfy?
No. I guess you get a comfort bonus of 30 for capsule sleeper.
What
But
is the
how does that
comfort
work for the
roll?
sanity? Yeah, this is.
So I think then you got to go back to page 26 for
Oh
that.
my god, we practice and completely forgot it.
And it depends on, here it is. The lodging tells you the comfort under the accommodations here. And then if he has sex with someone, I think he also gets to roll with advantage. Let me find that real quick. That's on the page that has the thing about don't do sex stuff if you guys aren't comfy with that though. Okay, yeah, that's page 11.
Ooh, okay.
But is this technically a C class port?
I was cutting the difference, so I was gonna go with comfort 30.
Oh,
Clear
okay,
as
gotcha.
mud. Like what? Feel like
It's
I'm
not page
back at
11, it's
step
also
one.
page 10. So yeah, players can gain advantage on their comfort save through consensual sex, drug use, alcohol, prayer, or other leisure activities. So I think he gets a plus whatever for his lodging according to page 26.
I think those are the numbers
then-
to actually roll against.
Ooh, maybe.
That's what those are. It's a lot harder to do it in a tent than in a luxury resort or in a
Ah,
spa.
okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
But then where does the sanity save come in that line, that process sequence?
Is the sanity you're actually taking your roll? No, so
Oh, rest, comfort and shore leave are different things.
Right.
Because
That's a
you can take,
comfort save and that's a
yeah,
sanity
you
roll.
can do comfort on a ship while moving. That's why it's hard to do. I think is the idea.
Yeah.
Isn't
I guess that's why it's in
I've never had
226.
sex on a moving ship, so I don't know if it's hard to do or not.
it? You gotta look at it like Riker's backstory or analysis character.
Just for pitching y'all.
Oh, so you get your stress. That's what means. Spend your port class required credits. Make sanity save. You did. You failed it. If successful, convert stress into points of sanity. Yada yada yada. On a failure roll, you relieve the stress rolled. So back on shore leave, stress converted for CB. Um, go ahead and roll 1d5, and that's how much stress you will, I guess, get rolled back. But don't convert any of this.
So 5.
Why did it show a d10?
Because I rolled a d10 and divided it by 2.
5. Okay. Then you relieve 5 stress.
Yay. That's something.
It's a lot of work for this. Whew.
Yeah.
We'll go faster so
Everybody-
that we know I can read the table properly again.
Why the D5?
Because on
'cause I don't.
shore leave, there's stress converted 1d10, 1d5, 1d5, 1d10, 1d10. So
Yeah, it just doesn't.
26.
No, I get that. Sorry.
Class C,
Yeah. Huh.
1d10.
1d5 at disadvantage. I don't know
Stress
why
converted,
X
yeah.
class is 1d10 at advantage. But whatever.
I just.
Because you can
I
get
feel
the
like it
weird
says
stuff.
something different on the next page in the relax bubble.
It
That's why
might,
I was
but-
confused.
It probably does.
They gotta streamline this for the last one.
Well, that's why they got millions of dollars on the Kickstarter.
That's what I mean. Like each port class converts a different amount of stress. That's what I mean. I think that's the stress converted, the 1d5 here. That's got to be the stress converted 1d5.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, that makes
It
sense.
seems like the right number because you can't do that much. If you were super stressed out, you can't get rid of that much. But if you're mildly stressed out, you could probably get rid of all of it. So it's not like you're ever going to have a number above probably 20 and never,
Yeah.
no one can reduce 200 points of stress.
So since I was drugged up, I have no stress now, right?
Okay, now that took 10 minutes.
Yeah, we figured it out.
I'm glad we punched that out. Yeah, Jan,
Knowledge is power.
Let's deal with your medical issues. I would assume you're looking for healthcare and or treatment.
Yeah.
I think you may have needed to seek treatment. Get some help for the nightmares that have been keeping you up.
I specifically did not do that.
No, I know. Get medical care. Okay, slap a fresh bandage on those wounds and get that weird rash checked out.
Here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
Would this class C-ish B minus have the medic to reattach my hand?
To
would I have-
reattach? Probably not. To
No.
get you a biomechanical replacement? Probably. A prosthetic biomechanical replacement? Probably.
This is intriguing. So if I go, I'd have to see how much that would be. Or if we could, or contingent upon sale of this of our specimen and video. I don't seek the price for the healthcare for this biomedical mechanical attachment, and then
I'm sorry, what are you trying to do? You're trying to what? You don't.
now if I'm going to go for the biomechanical attachment, right?
Sure.
Depending on how much it is or how much it's going to cost me, we might have to sell the specimen first and the video. What are we going to do with that?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will have the surgery. Right?
So you want to know if you can get the Bentley of hands or the Hyundai of hands? That's what you're trying to...
Yeah, to see where I'm at. To see if I could survive with one or the other.
Okay.
Is there any...
Then we'll circle back.
Yes, circle back with me. Thank you.
Carl? How would you seek... What would you do on your shore leave? And then I will finish with you, Flora, and think about how you guys want to... when we do circle back, Jan and Carl, how you guys want to fence this product into who, whether you're going to fence it directly to Dyson Pathology, the current people you've been contracted with and have worked with, or if you're looking to make a bigger score through Carl's contact, Eugene. But anyway, Carl, how do you relieve stress here on ISS 436?
He's
Nice.
gonna be
Right back.
having like mimosas, going to the spa, like massage, just relaxing, true relaxing. Like not thinking of any tentacle thing, blob things, virus stuff. He's just getting drunk and
Okay, well, let's see what kind of bender you go on. Roll me 2d10. Add them together, not percent.
whoa.
Why didn't it roll them up? I could have sworn I saw it roll.
I heard it
Oh,
roll, but I didn't see, and I don't see it in
I
the chat log.
I see it in the chat log. Oh wait, no. That's weird. It says it's for Bernard.
Oh, where you clicked on him?
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's why.
No worries.
But yeah, I wrote the 12.
Okay. So it's gonna cost you. You're gonna go on a $1,200 bender. Roll me a D5. 1d10 divided by 2.
I have stress too.
I'm gonna do 3.
Okay, you relieve 3. Oh wait, did we roll your? Wait, we know. No, we need to
I
roll
didn't do a
your sanity
sanity.
save.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's like, this is good booze. This is good booze.
Okay. Successful convert stress into points of sanity, fear, or body
Excuse
saying.
me.
Okay. Okay, so then you have 6 or no, 3 points to you lose 3 sanity. Or sorry, you
Lose 3 stress.
3
Yeah.
yes, thank you. You lose 3 stress and get to distribute 3 points in sanity, fear, and body as you see fit.
All right. Can I do more? Because I got more stress to get rid of.
The game does not imply that you should do that. Not trying to be mean.
Okay.
Out of the way, puzzle. Do you guys want to do any training? I guess you haven't done any money. You haven't got any money yet, so probably don't have money to spend on training at the moment. Okay, Flora, how do you de-stress?
Right. So I don't remember my sister's name, like what I called her in a previous episode or whatever. So I'm just gonna call her Chelsea.
Okay, Chelsea.
And Chelsea and I made up,
Bitch.
Oh, okay.
and we're
I'd like
gonna
to
go
think
to.
that you change her. You change her. You just use a different name every time because you hate her so
Every
much.
episode.
She can be Kimberly next time.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she's trying to make it up to me, so she let me know about this rave tonight. So I'm gonna take shrooms and go to that.
You're gonna take shrooms and go to that?
Go to a rave, yes. It will be great. I like to think that in this day and age, there's like all kinds of different cool things that they do with drones and like you know, like
Yeah.
hollow stuff.
Hollow.
Like they have those drone fireworks in China and stuff where they make like
Mm.
bears and hearts and shit.
All that.
Is it still the same techno though?
Oh yeah, everything's
Probably.
EDM in the future.
Yeah, right.
Just made by AI.
AI EDM.
Yeah, you just invented a genre, Brian. AI EDM. There you go.
Let's do it.
It
I feel
sounds
like
no
that's out
different than
there.
anything else you've heard.
Train your machine learning
You heard
algorithms
of
on
Wombo?
Skrillex. Daft Punk.
Yeah,
So
little Daft Punk.
it's a D10. Is that the first roll?
Roll 2d10 to see how
Two
much it's
D10.
gonna cost. And multiply
Just
that
like
by 100.
I did like legacy.
Oh, we're in a B class, even better. Okay. Where is the D10? There it is. I'm blind. Rolled.
Okay, it's gonna cost you 600 smackers to go to your mushroom rave.
Because I already had the shrooms.
Go ahead and roll sanity.
Okay.
Well, listen.
Ooh.
Okay. So now go ahead and roll your D10 halved. 1d5. So we'll I think we have to round down for Mothership. So you have 3 keep forgetting the name. Panic. What a stress. Removed.
Shit.
I'm still pretty stressed out. Just saying.
Yeah, I have 8 stress.
Right?
Probably salty, I guess.
So then I guess my question I give back to you guys because I mean obviously Bobby
I'm fine with it.
said that he wanted to do more stress relieving, you know.
Well, so assuming the
And I
question
don't
ahead of the
necessarily
question,
disagree, but
I think the problem, I think we realize, I think the thing that we didn't notice that we should have before now was just that you can do it on ship too. We've been waiting until we get back to a station to relieve stress, but now that we know we can
Yeah.
do it on board ship, and it actually kind of seems like in some cases it's better because then you get advantage on things like drugs and sex and stuff.
So
So I think we can relieve stress in more ways than we've been taking.
can I retro stress for me since I was high as a space kite?
I don't mind you guys doing that. What is the cost for on ship?
I got free drugs. Cost me anything.
That is true.
That's on page 10. That stress, the comfort-based stress.
Release stress by resting in a relatively safe place. To do this, make a comfort save based on the comfort level of the stress by your roll. So you just literally rolling a percentile against this comfort number?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Because there's no comfort
Right.
thing. Okay.
Those are the DCs.
so.
And then
Yeah.
if you relieve this stress, you just get rid of 1?
You reduce
No.
your level by the roll divided by 10.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh, okay, I gotcha,
separate.
gotcha.
This is separate from shore leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
have more than one way to relieve stress, so I don't think we have to super worry about the idea that our stress is still high now.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll wait till we get on the ship then. I don't need to. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until
I
we
mean,
head
you
out.
can,
Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm not gonna waste it anymore.
but you could get even better option. because you're at a station now, your comfort would be higher, right? You're at like
Yeah.
Luxury resort would be like 75. Not saying this is a luxury resort.
I mean, we're
Is shore
probably,
leave supposed to just be like a long thing? Maybe that's, I don't know.
I'll do it next. We can go on.
oh, that's fine. The next question is, how do you guys fence this product?
that's probably the thing that's getting in the way of reducing more stress because we have to do it.
There you go.
I think we
It's
should
this
just,
monkey on your shoulders,
Yeah.
if we want to make how much more money have, perhaps we can have, what's his name, Eugene, give us a
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Get you
are we
this-
going to the company first, or are we going to Eugene first?
If
I
we
guess we
go get an estimate from Eugene and then go to the
Get an
company.
Estimate.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just see what he's
Yeah.
willing to cough up. If it's
what he
bullshit,
thinks.
yeah, then go right to the
At
company.
least we get an idea of how much this is actually going to be worth too.
Yeah.
I think this is wise.
This is where the GM should start thinking about the repercussions of talking about this stuff to people who fence things on ships. And what
No, I
happens.
am.
That's as soon as
Hey,
we
Crystal's
start
friend
talking
would-
about this, like that started going
Yeah.
off in my head. It's like,
But this one is this dude's a buddy of mine that gave me
mhm.
info about the ship.
Yeah, but he just thought it was a derelict. What? How much do you trust Eugene?
Oh, this is intriguing.
I would say I trust him. We were protecting the royalty together, so fighting together. I got his back.
Which
I
royalty?
trust him.
Can you
Yeah, Princess Donut.
Princess Donut?
I was former bodyguard of Princess Donut. Yeah. Yeah. It's Carl is the main character
This is awesome.
in a book, and he has his cat whose name was Princess Donut, and she becomes sentient, and the two of them are going through like I think it's Blade Runner. Is that the one with different levels of combat, like kind of gauntlets through a level? But it's basically they have to try to get down to a certain level. Aliens take over and they make them go through this weird game show gauntlet thing. And it's like a RPG. It's a lit RPG. But
it's not Blade Runner.
the main
What is that
character
movie?
is
It's the
Carl.
Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. What is it called?
Right? Is it Blade Runner?
Maze
Yep.
Runner?
Different levels of combat. No, it's the Running Man.
The Running Man.
Running
That's
Man.
right.
That's it.
Thank you, Brent.
Yes.
Just
Running Man.
bullshit.
Your
It's like
encyclopedic
Running Man.
knowledge of pop culture is always coming in.
Yeah. But it's kind of like Running Man, like esque.
Okay,
yeah.
well, roll an
That's what I think.
intellect check with advantage then, because you go way back.
No, I
you said
didn't.
with advantage. That was a success, anyways.
Okay, you don't need to worry about advantage because you already rolled success.
Yep.
Eugene will tell you that he can't offer you anything in particular. He was hoping to get a cut ultimately of the salvage operation. He has no real contact on how to like what to do with this, like what to do with this information. He would probably try and sell it to Dyson or try to get corporations to get into a bidding war. Would he be his advice ultimately? But as for him being able to give you any kind of monetary compensation,
You wouldn't even know where to
he
begin.
may be able to dig up some buyers, some black market buyers for sure. But yeah, he would not be able to pay you directly. He would certainly, like I said, he was actually hoping that this call from you is going to be like, hey man, I got you like a 10% tip off this salvage. Thanks. Not
Oh, no, that's not that isn't that the next call. Alright.
That's the next call.
Yeah. No, we still got you. It's just we got to figure out how we're gonna get rid of it.
It's like
But I like the bidding war. I'll tell them to maybe um. I don't want to have them put out feelers and us sell it off, but maybe do some sniffing around in case Dyson goes, yeah, screw you, go away.
Okay. Okay. Um. So Carl has tried to contact Eugene, and I mean, you all heard Eugene was not successful. Do you relay this to your rest of your party, the rest of the crew, Carl?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um.
I probably would have had. They probably would have been listening to the conversation the whole
Fair
time.
enough.
Like,
All huddled around like a bunch of kids in an '80s movie,
Hmm.
the same
yeah,
phone.
the cell
Um.
phone sitting on the table with the on
Yeah.
speakerphone.
Yeah. Perfect. Um. So you all heard this. How does this affect you, Jan? Are you? I mean, you just heard the whole bidding war idea. Um. But Eugene isn't going to be able to immediately fence this product for
well,
you.
that could be hopefully work.
You kind of broke off there at the end. Is your
Sorry.
mic away from your mouth?
Can you hear me now? Is this
Yes,
better?
I can.
Sorry. Um, we could certainly works the angle with that, with a bidding war. We could go right to Dyson. Um, I, my thing is, how well do we know Dyson? Like its corporate ideology.
Well, I've been um, in their flight school for the past 6 years, and
Oh,
you've
so you're
probably been working for them for a while, right? Because you're a renowned scientist in his silver years.
yeah. How long have we been? That begs the question. How long have we been an employee for them for? Like Flora has. I guess I have. Right? Is that how if we're going to go with that way? So I would have more of an intimate knowledge of their, for lack of a better word, machinations, how things work.
Yeah, you would, and ultimately you would probably have a contact at Dyson.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Is
Because
that?
I would
Sorry, go ahead.
contact them. No, I was to say if I would think if they get all this information, right? You're being presented with this alien life, heretofore unknown. So here it comes in their lap. They have a specimen. We have uh, filmed evidence, for lack of a better word, right? We have the images to go with it. Again, I'm thinking now to here, 21st century, would people like, oh, there's alien life? Would that kind of be a bombshell? Would they sit on it, research it? So
I
if
don't
they would
know.
take,
It's a great
yeah,
question.
I don't think they would just broadcast it on a beam, on a wide beam, and say, "Oh,
Mhm.
look, this is what we have. This is what's brought to us," and without investigating it first. So I think there'd be some time.
I only ask you because it sounded like you had some of your Jan's legacy wrapped up in this idea that he was one of the first or part of the first people to discover and not immediately die to
Mm,
an extraterrestrial organism, um, or at least a spacefaring organism, so to speak.
hmm hmm So I think there would be some time to work all through this. get some payment, and then if this video leaks out, if a higher bidder comes in beforehand for the filmed content, I don't know. I am not good with cybersecurity. I'm a scientist,
Depends how
damn it!
things leak.
Things leak. It's the signal. The signal can be hacked.
Man, I guess my ultimate question is: do you contact somebody at Dyson
Yeah,
or any
I would do
other?
that. I would. Let's get the ball rolling. Yes, I would make my contact a trusted contact. Present this person with this information, subject to approval of everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will do this. I will go to the contact to present him this wondrous scientific discovery.
Are you going in person?
I would definitely go in person. I would
Okay.
not do. Yeah, we could all go. This is my crew needs to allocate too. Not my crew, but my
I-
colleagues.
I would say, yeah, we should all go.
Yeah, we should all be involved in this. Jan wants some fame and notoriety, but he's not gonna take it all. He wants everybody to have a piece of the action.
Okay.
Plus two
Or
of
it
this.
just hopes it helps her career.
Yeah. So we all have a little piece, and if something goes wrong, we have Bernard with his sharp, very sharp knife.
He keeps sharpening his sharp knife.
Mm.
Soon it'll be a dagger.
Twisted and turned it. Come on, Bennett.
So you approach the the main desk of the Dyson pathology representative here on station, at least for mercenary contacts and contract. She's basically a glorified corporate liaison that works here at the station as a representative for Dyson Pathology.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly not remember the name. Oh yeah, Dyson Colonial Services here. Hello, my name. This is Nadine. What can I help you with?
I wasn't ready for that.
Nadine.
Yes. Who are you?
Identify who I am. She's not my contact, right? So this is just the front desk, so to speak.
Right. That's what you guys said. You wanted to go to the front desk, right? Like you wanted to all go together. That's what I heard.
Yes, yeah. So I explained to her that we're an employee of
Oh,
Dyson.
do you like? I guess what are you telling Nadine? Are you just trying to get a hold of your contact?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I say we need to speak to Zavis Khan. That's going to be my contact.
Zavis Khan.
Zavis. Z is in Z. Zavis Khan.
Yeah, the Z wasn't the confusing part of the spelling, but thank you for the first letter.
The more you know.
You know, that's a real fruity name right there.
It's good because it's very tasty.
Hold on, Mr. Jan. You said Mr. Jan Sagan. Mr. Jan
Doctor.
Sagan.
Dr. Sagan.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
I don't think I like Nadine.
Do you know what time it is? Where Mr. Zabas located?
Zavis.
Zabas, isn't that what you said? What did you say?
Zavis. Z is in zebra, A is in Adam, V is in Victor, I is in Ida, S is in Sam, H is in Henry.
I'm sorry.
Con.
Yeah, you need to give me a Zavus with a V.
Type
V.
it. Type it.
Oh, I'll type it. I'm sorry.
Type it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
What time is it over at Mr. Khan's?
What time is it?
Same
Doesn't matter
it
what
is
time it
here.
is.
Okay. Okay. So this is an
It's-
emergency.
Yes, it's utmost priority for him, so it doesn't matter the time. Please contact him. Thank you very much, Nadine.
Uh, okay. He walks off. He says, and I'm quoting, "This better be fucking good." End quote.
It's more than fucking good. It's fucking beautiful.
Okay. And she'll usher you back to this back kind of private room, and you'll all sit at this I don't know, it's probably like a 6x6 or 10x10 room with a small conference table in the middle of it and a bunch of chairs surrounding it, and this as you sit, this kind of glowing hologram of a sleepy man, um whose name I still don't. Where is it? Zavis. You see a sleepy Zavis. What do you want?
I think I have something that will perk you right up.
I hope
Zavis.
so.
So perhaps.
Sorry, just woke up.
So we shall the video hookup or the image. We
Oh
should
yeah,
show
yeah, yeah.
that
So
first.
like, there's this hologram of Zavis in the middle of the table, and yeah, you could send him whatever through techno babble magic. You can put your memory card on the table and magically wave any files at him as you see fit.
I think we should do this first. Yeah, we
Yeah.
show him this video. I would keep saying video. It's not video. Images.
Yeah. No, we have video.
Yeah,
Well-
we have recordings from
Yeah,
all.
Video sounds so 80s, but go ahead.
Didn't you guys? I thought some of you guys tried to collect like logs and things like that from
Yes.
the
Mm-hmm.
the merchant vessel Drifting Dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll
We did.
send that and the images, and then
No, just the imagery to show them what we found, not
Mhm.
the samples or the.
no, not the samples. No,
files.
not.
You're gonna
I'll
have to
put it
explain
down.
a little of this to me, Jan. What am I
Is it-
looking at? And he's like flipping through some pictures. Just some shit in space. What the hell is this?
Look closely at the Do we
Do you
send
have
him
like
the?
This
pictures
video.
of the inside? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
send him that. That do you see that the very tentacly things that has your attention now? Are you awake, Zavis? Is the
Where the hell
remnants
did you
of-
find this?
Oh, it's documented where we know where this is. This is now sentient life, proof there is life in the void that travels, that is spacefaring.
I need you to listen to me very closely, Jan. Who else knows about this?
Just us.
Just do you, of course. So he
I-
knows of the other people in the room.
Right.
Just
Uh,
us.
And we have protocols in place that if we don't make it out of this room, the information will get out.
We do.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Hang on now. I'm pretty sure that I heard when I said, "Are we worried we're gonna disappear if we do that?" I heard, "No, we don't have criminal style minds. We don't think like that."
That was
That's
with
true.
talking to the company. That wasn't talking to these guys. Are we talking to the
Carl-
company
This is
guy?
the company.
Oh, that we're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine. It's fine.
Carl's bluffing and saying that to the guy so we don't die.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. We won't.
That-
We won't
that's
out
what-
anything.
Carl's a
So
little
you
more
guys
street
going on?
savvy.
It's like all right, well there goes that one. If you guys actually said that.
No,
I'm
that's
pretty
fine.
sure.
Play
No.
Carl. Carl
Yeah.
is,
Yeah, no.
Carl is he's a street savvy guy too. Marine, he's
He
not.
was. Yeah, he was.
He was the
intending
bodyguard
to,
for the
bluff
Princess
them.
Donut, so he's
Yeah.
he knows court like intrigue.
Swipes all the pictures away.
I love that.
Do you speak for these people, Jan?
I held up my stump with my hand. Yes, I speak for them. They have given. I have given, and they have gone to great lengths to bring this back to you. If it was not for them, this would not be in your hands, so to speak. So yes.
Perhaps this isn't the right time to remind you, but that injury definitely isn't covered under the contract. That's as a private contractor, that injury is your responsibility to take care of, and is in no way responsible by Dyson Pathology Corporation.
Spoken like a true corporate shield,
busts
Davis.
out
I would not
laughing when he
expect
says
anything
that.
less of you. If you were here, I would put it up your ass.
Oh my.
I say this under my breath.
Threaten me
You know.
with a
Singletary's
good
head
time, I
snaps
see.
to the side.
Not in an intimate, loving way, but not. Do not worry.
His hand goes to his pistol too fast and for too long, regardless. Oh, this would be great. We just escalate this and do like a big shootout.
With a hologram.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the guy's not in the room.
I don't think that matters to Singletary's instinct
Ah,
right now.
this is gold. Gold, Jerry.
Fucking Ovaltine. That set is so bad. Anyway.
Sorry. I'm having way too
Fucking
much fun.
Banya. What an asshole. Anyway. No, well, that's very good news for you and me. I think I can offer you. Yes. I think I can offer you.
4 million.
Well, I'm rolling dice, so let's
Oh.
see.
14.
14 million
14
space credits.
I can offer you, Jan. If this comes through, Jan, I can offer you 7 million now for everything, as long as you got documentation and where it's located. And after we verify, I can transfer another 8 million into your account.
So I look, try not to be like, in my head, I'm like, woohoo! I look at everybody.
Barnard's nodding, just absolutely
Um,
nodding.
He's
With
like,
his,
yep,
his
burp!
jaw is open.
Carl says, pipes up and goes, "No, 8 million now."
And the 7 million later?
Yeah.
Well, it is very generous, thank you. But the 8 million, what we have is worth that. Yeah, and we have incurred some personal.
But here's what I promise
Can I show
you,
up my
Jan.
stump?
If you go shopping around with this information, I'll guarantee you the price goes down.
No.
Nope. We're
why
not gonna. It's just 8 million now.
Fucking
7
sell it already.
Yes.
Wait. Yeah.
Flora? You
Don't
have
count the
exposure?
horse's teeth, man.
I guess
What
your,
does
your
Flora
new
say?
crew. Your new crew. Do you even have a voice? No, I'm kidding.
No, I put him on mute. Just we have to discuss. Doop. We can mute a hologram. We just step back and we all like. But I know Bernard. Yeah. What does Flora say? I mean, she's been with this company too for 6 years. So
Only as a student, though, she's still pretty young and naive, and she'll just. I mean, it covers the step, right?
This is my thinking.
mm-hmm.
If we get 8 now, and we get screwed over, we still got like 3 million to play with. We do got to give Eugene a cut.
Okay.
But I'm saying 3 million because we're gonna pay off the ship. That way we don't have to worry about it. It's 3 mil that we can work with. If we get the
Okay.
7 mil, sweet, that's 10 total. I don't think we're gonna get the 7 mil.
Yeah, something tells me this could be treacherous, but okay.
But that's my thinking. That's why I was pushing for 8 now, 7 later.
All right. Make it so.
Make it so you're talking to me.
Unmute.
I believe we have ourselves a contract.
And yeah, I want a contract in writing before we hand them any.
Yes, we should do all this legally.
Yeah.
Now I need you to understand this $8 million is buying us a lot of hush money, okay? There's a lot of hush money. You don't tell nobody about this?
Nah. Why do we want to make it? Who's going to believe us anyway? Yeah.
If I find that you have been talking about this to other companies, other individuals.
But we kept it as secure as possible.
Dyson has a lot of long arms.
We're Dyson loyal, sir.
Yeah.
That's why I came to you right away. If I wanted to
First
shop
place in the
around, I would
game.
not be here.
He kind of looks through your profiles absently on his screen. Seems like, yeah. Well, good to have you in my pocket then. You guys would effectively, Jan specifically, as the contact, would see the after you guys transfer all of your files and the coordinates, you would see the first 8 million hit your account.
Whoa.
Could we still have the sample?
Well, sample
We
will
gave them
come.
a sample and
I
everything.
assume
yeah.
the sample comes with. You would leave it there. And
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just checking.
I imagine there's this whole reveal moment where Sagan Dr. Sagan pulls out the sample. He's like, "Oh fuck, don't drop it." You ever seen those old Earth movies, Resident Evil?
I will note. I will tell Zavis.
Zavis.
The one thing we did Zavis, the one thing we did notice is it was attracted to the power from our ship.
Yeah, we'll get that's
So when we got close, we cut power and had to kind of drift it in. And the airlock is kind of fucked up, so you're gonna have an issue there.
It's a very important safety tip, Carl. Thank you so much for bringing that up.
That's a very
But
good
on the
tip.
other hand, it doesn't so much like the heat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you'll raise your stub up.
Yeah, and I'll let him know how we had to clear off the shit around the ship with the thrusters. Too,
And it
so
won't at
that
all mess with your mind. It's fine.
Yeah, is there
He's
anything,
sharpening his
is there
knife.
anything I should ask, is there anything you leave off the report that you probably should have left on, or
Well, Thor is definitely not going to bring up the mind thing. He, I guess, just did sort of if the guy asked.
No. I
but-
specifically did not bring it up.
No, that was left out of the files. Because I had no knowledge. Carl has no knowledge, so.
Yeah,
Laura
Carl
thinks it
had
was
no
all in her
knowledge
head.
of it, so it's up to those two.
What?
No.
Carl
Bernard's
didn't
being
have it, right?
reassuring. They're fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Just be careful. Watch out for tentacles.
Yeah, it's hostile. So.
Jan, I'm just gonna say that if you stay on station here for a little bit, I think we could get some more business going.
Yeah, we are open.
Yeah. Stay on station. Let's just say there may be more interesting things out there in the universe you take a look at for us.
This
Okay.
guy,
Barnard looks scared a little bit.
Jan. Oh,
He's
Yeah.
waking up. Yeah, he's getting a little more.
he's like, what's his name? Tropic Thunder.
My best sanitation worker.
I love it. It's just he's just like, yeah. He's like an old Hollywood.
Union sanitation worker. Is,
Yeah. We'll get it done. Don't worry.
We'll get it done.
We'll get everybody in line. Go have a knish.
My implication was that they were partially into the mob, but yeah.
Yeah. Dyson's mobbed up.
Yeah.
Space Mafia. Space Coalition.
But I may cut it off a little. I know it's kind of a short session today, but I will definitely have a new job for you from Zavis next session. Yeah, I'm sorry it was a short session today, but is there anything? Yeah, I don't have to cut it off now. We have 10 minutes. Do you guys want to do anything while you're on station right now?
The one thing I would say is before we divvy up our shares, we need to take a percentage out for Eugene.
That's fair.
He did get it.
No, I think he should be
10% finder's fee.
To keep his mouth shut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, the caveat, yeah.
We would each effectively get $8.25 instead then.
$8.25.
Well, what I was contemplating is if we pay $4 million on our ship, it leaves us with 300,000 on the side. Give Eugene $1 million, and then the three of us take each $1 million from the first cut, and then we got $7 million to split up afterwards.
So this money is here now. And you know, however you guys want to do your share is so up to you.
Yeah,
but
be so.
But
yeah, I don't want to leave that on the ship because there's this whole thing of compounding interest, and I just don't think that that's good. And if we, I mean, we could still give him a good cut.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be so well.
11%.
That's beautiful.
7.1%.
If we each get $7.25, then that gives him $800. That's more than each of us are getting after the ship's paid.
Yeah, so stick to the original plan.
That over it.
See how money changes everybody.
Yeah.
Or it was always like this.
That's great.
So we're each getting $7.25. You said?
No, $9.25.
7 now.
Oh,
7. We're giving him the cut.
725,000.
And so, how much is Eugene getting?
800.
He's basically getting a message in his mailbox with he's getting a PayPal with a message that's a $800,000 PayPal that says our previous conversation never occurred, basically.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll kill you.
We'll kill you.
Thanks for the tip. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
We disavow any knowledge.
According to Dyson, we never met. Bye. Okay. No, I like it. I like keeping your contacts happy and healthy. There are a lot of benders in Eugene's future for that kind of cash out.
He should look out. That's a big payout, so he should be looking out for us too.
Agreed.
That's the other reason I wanted to make sure we gave him
Absolutely
a good cut.
Yep. No, it makes sense. Grease the wheels.
But
I'm also gonna just real quick prepay for 1 training point into Rimwise.
Okay.
Just so I don't forget.
Yeah, that's right. We can do some training if you guys want to fill some time.
I do
Spend some
actually want to
money.
do.
How many
What
have
was
we
the-
done
how
so
did-
far? 3?
I'm on number 3. Yeah.
I'm on 2 because I joined after
Okay.
my other person died.
So this is number 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how much was it again?
50,000.
10 for trained, 50 for expert.
200 for master. And it takes 5 shortly. So you guys are on. Yeah, you guys are on the 3rd. She's on her 2nd.
Okay.
Is Singular, Bernard training anything?
Yeah. They'll do his what was he doing? Firearms.
Okay. That's why he was cleaning his gun so much. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no,
that's
that's it.
why. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are you guys starting at? Well, I don't want to do it. It's too late. I'm too tired to go over this. We'll have to
What?
go over the skill training again because
I literally just put a note of what
Yeah.
I'm doing dash, and then I have 3 next to it.
yeah,
'Cause
that's
the
exactly.
dot system is horrid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
poop.
What's hard about the dot system? You fill in the dots. Boom.
Because if we already are trained in something,
Somebody's
should we
throwing
be
them in
starting
me
our
right now.
dots at expert?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, for the
And-
expert versus trained, like
it depends on what the skill level is. Because
Right.
you have trained skills.
So learning an
So-
expert skill takes 10 dots.
I think you start at the bottom of expert, but I guess I'm not sure.
That was my question. Yeah.
I believe that is
That's-
is the capitulation that
Because it costs so much more, right? So I think you just have to do it 5 times the same as trained, but you're paying a lot more. I don't know.
I think as far as the pips go, you just start at expert level and then upgrade from expert 1, expert 2, 3, 4, and then I'm now master.
This
then
is a totally new skill.
So then you would
But
start
you
out
have-
with 0 and just work into trained until you're at that 5 pip.
But in order to learn an expert skill, you already have to have one of the prerequisite branches behind it. So my
Yeah.
argument is that you just start at expert on that basis. You have a training in that branch.
that makes sense.
So that kind of buffers you up. And then you go from the first pip of expert to learn an expert level skill on that branch, I think.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you absolutely. So you would automatically start at whatever because you're upgrading from I don't know what the things are, but you're moving from botany into xenobiology or something. So you start
Yeah.
at trained and then you move up into
Yeah.
expert.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
That
not
sounds
super
good 'cause-
intuitive on the sheet, but I don't know.
Yeah, we could totally be wrong, but I don't think we are. I think we're right. Because it makes the most sense to me. So that's what I think
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
It makes sense what you're saying.
Pretty big
I just put
payday.
it in there
By the way,
because
that was 2d10 I rolled. One for the payout and one for the first payment and one for the second. So rolled pretty well on your 2d.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. We paid off our ship.
yeah, it is.
We paid off.
Yeah,
our
we
ship.
did.
We
paid off our
did.
ship.
We
And
paid
now
off
we
our
can
ship.
talk about enhancements that we want to get for it, like
Yeah.
maybe I don't know, a
Yeah.
med bay.
No, we don't need one of those.
Yeah, that'd be good.
How
Well,
like I guess how much does that stuff cost?
When I looked on the ship sheet, it looked like a lot of the things were in the million-ish range, but that doesn't seem that impossible at the moment.
True. True.
Yeah.
Everything seems more possible with $15 million coming your way. No, it was really just 2d10. So you guys really lucked out on your first and second payment. I mean, it could have been 2 million and 3 million or something, but
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
I hope you guys still had fun.
no, it was a-
Shore leave is always a little kind of feels like a bit of a crapshoot with Mothership. So
No, we had a good time. It was really well done. I think everybody was spot on.
It was very evocative.
yeah.
Going through all the little.
I
stuff.
hope Zavish. I gave Zavish the life that he deserved.
I love
Yeah.
Zavis.
I said he was a fruity dude, and I just want to be real clear that that is a reference to now I can't
Why are
think
you
of the name,
snapping at me?
Hitchhiker's Guide, because it's your it's your favorite book. Anyway, to Hitchhiker's Guide and not the word fruity.
Oh yes, I knew it was not that.
Kessler.
I knew exactly.
Oh, you're
what
not
that.
making some
I
kind of
realized
terrible slur.
later. I realized later that it could have sounded more
YouTube
like
people, it's not
fruit.
what you think we mean. Please do not
If
cancel
I said
us
it, you might be
for
like,
my
"Oh,
3 subscribers.
When I
Right.
heard the name Zaphis or Zavis, I immediately thought of
Zaphod?
Zaphod.
They've had Beeblebrox.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
guys.
I should go.
good night."
Thank you all
Thank
for hanging out.
everybody.
Thank you all for putting
See
up
y'all
with
later.
me.
Yeah.
Have a
Have a
good
good
one.
evening, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're all beautiful.